Over 240,000 people are currently behind bars in California. The exhibition that's at the Museum of Social Justice right now is called Impact on Innocence, and it sheds light on the plight of children and families whose loved ones are incarcerated. We worked with an artist who's local to California. She's from the Inland Empire in Southern California. Her name is Deborah McDuff, and she spotlights these stories through larger-than-life, emotionally affecting portraits rendered in charcoal on canvas. What happens to a mother who suddenly has to face childcare with limited funds or assistance? These are the types of questions that these portraits ask us when we look at them. What happens to a grandmother who has to raise another generation of children because her child is behind bars and can't care for his own children? Or what happens to an immigrant who, after being imprisoned, is deported and then forced to leave her own children behind in foster care with another family member? And then what happens to those children as well? And then what happens to a child who tries to reconnect with her mother when the mother is re-entering the world after being incarcerated for a long time? These already heart-wrenching, difficult questions are only getting more difficult during this pandemic, as many of these people who were coping with a loved one being in prison are now having to cope with loss of their own income, loss of support from other family members.